Hello everybody, so we're going to be leveling the Mentat to get to the level 3 skills in this playthrough and walkthrough. And the reason for this is that it's very powerful in the late stages of DD, especially poison capsules. Now we've been wondering about poison for a long time. Now a level 3 poison capsule can do 18 poison damage for 9 seconds and it can go through shields and it is very, very useful. Your first mission is to come and talk to this lady right here. Salmon Morrow. And she is located in Rift Watch, which is literally straight east, a little bit down of Anvil. So here's Anvil. Here is Rift Watch. So just go to Rift Watch there. She will request, and this will unlock the basic Mentat, 100 plant fiber and 40 iron ore. You can get all of that down here. So when you're coming up, you can hit the second main quest line, gather your plant fiber, gather 40 iron ore, come up here, come to her. This is Rift Watch. This is the Harkonnen base. Talk to her. She's literally right in front as you pull up to the right of the contract boards. Once you give her the plant fiber and the iron ore, she is going to ask you to come over to Suck Alussus, which is the funniest freaking name ever. And you are going to poison a little well. I'm going to go show you that right now. We're going to fly over there. All right, so it's this little mini kind of dungeon area right here. All right, so we're at Sakalakas, and we're going to come in, and what we're looking for is a bracelet room. And in this bracelet room will be a device that we will poison, and I will show you it right now. Now, I just kind of pre-cleared the enemies, so this would be cleaner. So here is the bracelet on your right side. Get the bracelet, so you just kind of walk right in. See that? Just walk straight in. Here's the bracelet room. Here is the device you have to poison. Boom, you are done. What's kind of cool is this chest right here. Like, we just got a medium blood sac out of it. That's really useful when you're first starting. I mean, you're probably like very low level at this point. You can continue to go on. There's a really good chest here. So we just fly back to her and boom, you just got the first Mentat. All right, now we're here for quest 2. So just go to any trade post. We're going to go back to I'm going from the Anvil for 2,500. Now we're going to go to Arakeen for the advanced Mentat trainer. We're going to the bar. Say I want to fly somewhere, and we're going to go to Arakeen, and you just pay 2,500. We could fly there, but to be honest, I am lazy. Okay, so now that we're here, we're going to run down this way, and we're going to go to the bar. I think it's straight down here. Here is the bar. And we're looking for a bald-headed white dude named Zane. Oh God, look at him. He's beautiful. He's all the way here in the back. This is him. This starts the second. I would like to continue my Mentat training, then let it begin. Blah, blah. I am ready. Here to emotionally. Next, 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 next. What do you have me do? Next, accept. Okay, so now we're on quest 2, and we only need to do 4. So it wants me to interrogate the Mobala gang at Anvil. So all we do now is run back out, talk to the gent at the Thopter, and tell him to take us back to Anvil. So go back to the Haga Basin, go to the Anvil trade post. I am ready. And now we just need to find the Mubara gang member in Anvil. Oh, here he is. Here he is. The guy in the gimp mask. Deception. Asked me some questions. So we're just going to interrogate him. Interrogation has been completed. So just come literally next to this guy over here. And he is the gent in the gimp mask. Now the second member. Interrogate the second member, who is 834 meters. Use this as much as you can. He is over at Rift Watch. So once this storm is done, we will go to Rift Watch. All right, and we can just go straight to the map quest marker here. And it looks like he's right in here. 20 meters. We're going to land. Thankfully, the storm just went away. And it's this individual right here. So look at your map marker on the top dial up there. This is how you're going to find these things really easily. Let's interrogate this man, Mr. Starkey. Your friend sold you out, buddy. Tell me about these slavers. And goodbye. We have finished the interrogation. Enter the gang base. now we have a new mission. They are 2,333, and the quest is called... There we go. They put a circle on it. Perfect. Okay. We got it going on. So, you can see the compass becomes pretty freaking annoying after a while. Doing waypoints is probably one of the sanest things you can do for yourself. We're going to cross. Watch out for these things right here in Jabal. This is quicksand. If you fly your vehicle into them. Now, if you drive your vehicle into it, you will probably lose it. I mean, 99% chance you lose it unless you hit the edge. This is quicksand. Be very careful. Drive in between these areas. You will regret everything in your life if you do not do that. I repeat, drive in between these areas. Do not drive on the quicksand. All right, so clear the enemies here. And then right on your right, once you get the quest, you need to enter. Once you get that, you come over here to get information on other bases. And then we sabotage the generator here, which is just right over yonder. Right here, it looks like. Interact. Sabotage generator. This is pretty easy. Just walk straight in. Sabotage vehicle. Vehicle seems to be over here. All right. This is the vehicle. Sabotage that vehicle. Perfect. All right. No, the passage is a little bit further away. Cartel passage is up there. Perfect. So now we're going to get back in our vehicle. All right, and here is the cartel passage right here. So we're going to come into this spot. See, there's another gent here. He's probably also doing the Mentat quest line. You can see the poisons are really good. I just poisoned that dude. And this is why I'm going for poisons, because the dungeons up top are really hard in DD. And so level 3 poisons are kind of the way to get ahead, in my opinion. All right, so we're running in. Just keep following the map marker on your compass. Now we're looking for the film. It looks like it's pointing us inside this room right here. Take out the guards. All right, everyone's down. Let's go in and finish this off. The film is downstairs. Here, right here. Here we go. We got the film. Now it wants us to sabotage the comms, which appear to be right upstairs. Right here. Sabotage the comms. Hold E. All right, now we just have to deliver it to Arakeen. And going back and forth is going to cost quite a bit. So we are actually just going to fly to Arakeen, so I don't have to keep spending all this money. So to find this place, you're going to hit M and you're just click track location Arakeen, right? So you don't have to figure out where it is on the map. Just hit M and fly over to it. And fly to Arakeen. Okay. There we are. Now we just got to go back and give him that film. Find that beautiful bald-headed dude. Give him this film. All right, here he is. We give him the findings. There we go. One more task. Got some money. We got some experience. All right, and this is important. Talk to Zane one more time after this. Ask what his next part of the plans are. Ask if it was useful. I'm going to use deception here. Just keep going through the options. And then accept the contract to talk to Thufer. And Thufer is all the way up top. But you can see what it did is it said discuss Zane's plans with Peter Dave Rise. That is because I am aligned with Harkonnen. However, I'm going to show you if you were aligned with Trades or neutral, where you need to go. I was told it's all the way back here somewhere. I believe it's this gentleman here. Yep, this is Thufer. So he's just all the way back there. I, on the other hand, because I am Harkonnen, am going to have to travel to Harko Village and find a gent named Peter. He's super easy to find, according to my friend, and I will show you to do that right now. We will fly southwest to Harko Village. And you can kind of just follow traffic, to be quite honest. You usually find it if you just follow other ships that are kind of going the general direction, because there's only, 3 places to go, and they're all in different directions. And our boy Peter has a black thing on the bottom of his lip and it's supposed to be past the gate on the right, I was told. Yep, this is him. So now we are going to complete this mission. So just follow through, keep talking to him. Now he wants me to go all the way back and report to Zane. So we got to go all the way to Trades. Now, if you flew here, you can keep paying to go back and you can pay to go back and forth through taxis, or you can fly there yourself. All right, run back into the bar. About the contract, and then let's do this. And then I am prepared. And goodbye. And now we're on the third one. And now we just unlocked level 2 Mentat skills. So pretty freaking easy. You also get a lot of points doing these kind of missions. Let's talk to him again. Ask what the next plans are. Excuse me. To what end? You're quite capable of doing your own. And accept. Now this should get us the tier 3. So it wants us to go to the Haga Rift. So now we're going to head back into town and get on our ornithopter and leave. And we're going to go to the deserter camp in Haga Rift. Okay, and I've been told this quest is actually really easy. You just need a blood bag and a blood drawer. So we have blood bags. I stopped honestly carrying the blood draws because I've been using the Fremen Death Still so much. So you at this point probably will still be doing blood and all of that. So go get yourself a sucker. Okay, yeah, so make sure you have a blood bag and the blood sucker. And then we're heading over to the Haga Rift to kill defectors and get their blood. Okay, and it should be here pretty close. We just got to find the right place in here. Let's look at our map. We're just a little bit of ways. Down here it looks like. All right, we're getting closer. This is why I like the thruster on this thing. Okay. All right. So here is the building that we need to enter. So we're just going to go on a killing spree, essentially. Kill the snipers. Now this place is a little, harder, but you can see the poison is already working, and it's only level 1. So you can imagine at level 3, it's going to be a little bit better. Poisons are very, very powerful in this game. As long with the drill shot shotgun, you're worried about shielders or any of these folk, get yourself a drill shot as soon as you can. Duraluminum one is best. There we go. And there's some good stuff in here, like slaver boots. This is actually a decent area. I would really advise you loot everything you possibly can, because you will need it for some of the more advanced things. Heal ourselves. I have passive heals because I'm a Bene Gesserit. I don't tend to heal myself unless I'm in like some pretty serious combat. So now we need to collect the blood from these deserters. There we are. 3 bodies worth of blood seems to have done it. Now we're looking for their leader, who seems to be located on us. Ooh, he's like he's right there. Woo! All right, we're going to poison him. I'm going to get my shield up. And we're going to do this the old-fashioned way with 1 shot to the face. Oh, that was easy. Okay, I have ridiculously good guns. And then take his blood. And there we are. What an easy mission, right? And I think that's it for Quest 4. And we can exit from any point in the map, so we're just going to exit from the north side. And we just need to approach the shield wall. We're good to go. Alright, so we went north, and now we're flying back to Arakeen. Back on Arakeen now, we just got to go talk to him. And that should unlock our level 3 abilities. Here we are. Talk to this bald-headed man. Here, give him the blood. There we are. We just unlocked level 3 Mentat skills. Good amount of experience, good amount of money, 4,500. If you want to go to the next one, go ahead and talk. The 3 different areas: desire, demonstrate primacy over thinking machines. So I think these correspond to the top 3. But these are much longer quests, a little bit more complicated. I'll have to do another guide on these. Shield overcharge. When your blood is saturated, range attack on shields will reveal vulnerability in the Holtzman shield. This is a passive. This is the one I would go for. Hunter Seeker is really freaking cool. Source of power is also really cool. Now the source of power would be really useful when you're harvesting spice sand and all that, you know, and you run out of energy on those compactors. So that's another one we've been kind of thinking. So these are all really cool. I personally want the shield overcharge passive, but I'm going to do that at a later point. But now we can unlock the third tier. That costs a bit. So I'm actually going to respec here in a little bit and reset up my guy to be a little bit more PvE friendly. Special shout out to all my patrons and members as always. Thank you for watching.